Mom shares warning after popular makeup almost took everything. Have you ever fallen asleep without washing off your makeup? Most people will answer yes to that question. Well, most people don't make this a habit and it only happens once in a while. Others, like 50-year-old Teresa Lynch, habitually go to bed without taking the effort to remove makeup from their face. Whether you've made it a habit or not, after watching this story, you'll never want to fall asleep without removing your makeup ever again. For 25 years, Teresa Lynch always went to bed without washing off her mascara. It was until she paid a visit to the doctor that she realized how much harm she's been doing to her eyes unknowingly. She started feeling something was amiss when she began to get a sensation that something was stuck to her eyes. It was getting so severe that she had to visit an ophthalmologist to have her eye checked. The doctors were shocked by what they found when they examined her eye. In fact, her case was so peculiar that it was published in the Journal of American Academy of Ophthalmology. When her eye was examined, it was discovered that the mascara that she'd failed to clean off every night had built up and formed calcified lumps underneath her eyelids. This was what was responsible for the sensation of something being stuck under her eye, which she was constantly feeling. According to Dr. Rebecca Taylor, the clinical spokesperson for the AAO and an ophthalmologist in Nashville, the concretions got embedded in the conjunctiva and it went deeper into the subconjunctival layer, but you could still see it, sort of like a tattoo. She basically had these rough things stuck under the underside of her upper eyelid, so every time she closed her eye it would scratch her eyeball, particularly the cornea. Aside from this, Lynch was also suffering from follicular conjunctivitis, an inflammation in the follicles in the conjunctiva, a protective mucous membrane covering the eye and the inside of the eyelids, which is caused by bacterial infection. A combination of these issues caused Lynch's eyelids and the surface of her cornea to be permanently scarred. To get rid of the lumps under her eyelids, Lynch had to undergo a 90-minute procedure. The lumps were embedded so deep that particles were building up on top of each other. It was so uncomfortable, Lynch said. According to her, even the doctors were shocked when they saw the extent of damage that had been done to her eye. My eyelids were swollen and heavy because I left it for so long. When Dr. Robiai pulled my eyelid back, she said, "Oh my God, in my whole career I've never seen anything like this." She could see the whites of my eyes were glassy and bloodshot, Lynch said. I'd fallen into a bad habit of wearing a lot of makeup and not washing it off. I should never have let this get this far, she explained. It's so important to properly take your makeup off every single night. You can't miss a single day. Doctors say that Lynch's case is the first reported case of its kind. Dr. John Dart of the UCL Institute of Ophthalmology had this to say concerning the use of makeup. Mascara, like many cosmetics, contains a lot of components, many of which are potentially toxic. Carbon black or iron oxide pigment to darken lashes, a polymer to form a film that coats lashes, a preservative, and thickening waxes or oils such as lanolin, mineral oil, paraffin, petrolatum, castor oil, carnauba wax, and candelilla wax.